time to focus on business now, where all eyes are on the stock market. Business editor Mike Eppel joins us now. Mike, it's back to buying on the major markets.
Everybody's relaxed and re-energized and in a buying mood indeed, Mike. We're back from the long Labor Day weekend, and last week you couldn't give stocks away. Today you can't seem to get enough of them. Go figure. We've got the markets opening the trading week on Bay Street and Wall Street with sizable gains just in the first couple of minutes. The TSX up by more than 100 points. The Dow's up more than 200. Last week everybody was nervous about what might happen while the North American stocks were closed over the long weekend, and China was trading stocks for the past 2 days. Well, it turns out, when all was said and done today, the Shanghai Composite Index was actually up 2.9%, so that had a calming effect right off the bat this morning. And that came into the Eurozone, where the European economy, lo and behold, is actually showing some strength 2 quarters in a row for some pretty good gains in the first 2 quarters of the year. Germany's export levels are at record highs. So we're actually seeing a few positive signals here. And the benefit or benefactor of that is the financial market. And right off the bat this morning, we've got these big gains. Tomorrow, of course, Mike, you're going to the Apple conference and the big announcements. What's the upgrade for the iPhone and Apple TV and iPad and everything else? The stock of Apple right off the bat this morning is up by about 2%. Disney, which is putting more of its movies up on the cloud, at least in the United States to start, that one's up 1.5%. All of the big names are to the upside. Price for gas around 96 cents per liter in Calgary. A year ago, paying about $1.18 per liter a year ago today. The price for oil, $101 per barrel. This morning it's below 46 to start the week. We are, however, starting to see a little bit of momentum to the upside build here. We are also, though, into the slowdown of the driving season, we'll call it, so maybe a little less demand for gas. So we'll track that through the week. And of course, the Bank of Canada sets interest rate policy. What are they going to say about the drop-off in oil? They've cut interest rates twice already this year. They're not going to do anything of that nature tomorrow, but they'll comment on China's economic statistics and some of the most recent economic stats here at home, including last week's better-than-expected reports on trade and job creation. So a busy week shaping up. Back to you.
You bet. Thanks, Mike. And I can tell you here in Calgary, a lot of people frustrated over those oil or gas prices, as I'm sure they're out east as well.
Yeah, I know it's the economic spillover effect, isn't it? Really, yep. With the price for oil and gas, they are less expensive for drivers, but economically speaking, not good.
You bet. Well, thanks, Mike. That's business editor Mike Eppel. You can hear Mike on 660 News at 26 and 56 past the hour.
BT's Market Report is brought to you by 660 News.